some of the things that some of the so-called men of God, some of those people who said they are prophets, also do to pour fuel on the coal to make the fire burn even hotter. And those prophets should be very, very careful. All their so-called prophets should be very, very careful what they say and what they do. And I personally don't believe that their prophecies are.
That was the president of the National Catholic Bishop Conference, Most Reverend Matthew Akwasi-Gyamfi. Let's do some more stories here on ABC Headlines. Still on election, the National Democratic Congress NDC's presidential candidate John Dramani Mahama has accused the government of attempting to shift the responsibility for the current power crisis onto a future NDC administration should his party win the upcoming election. Mahama claimed that the government has deliberately refrained from issuing a load-shedding timetable to conceal the full extent of the country's electricity issue. According to him, this ongoing disruption stem from the recent withdrawal of the Sunin Asogli from the power supply sector, exacerbating the crisis. He further alleged that the administration intends to leave an estimated $2 billion debt within the energy sector for the next government to address, which would severely constrain future solutions and deepen the sector's challenges. Mahama made these remarks while addressing supporters in Ahimyenchini in the Karachi West District of the Oti region.
Enti ni omo yende se omo kremu kakra so mo nim se NDC na eba na dumso a omo de aba no dumso foforo omo de aba yi na omo apia ahye NDC so mene mo ka say enfidia especially ni omo free amanone a omo ye yiram kania e wo Ghana ha a car ene ye di omo e yakọ $2 billion. And you see this, almost $2 billion and omo de car. Enti omo manage kame kakra January 7th NDC aban for bar. You say, hey, and you muso munje. So make a check Ghana for say me and Paba. NDC no credit for. Yejia ye betre mu ne wo ho. Na ye wo mani memma ye betimi asum.
Away from election and political issues, let's do more news here. The Institute of Economic Affairs, IES, has alluded that Ghana's economy is generally growing below its potential due to several factors. This includes low public investment, macroeconomic instability, and the high cost of doing business. In its latest monthly economic outlook, the IEA said achieving higher growth will require, in particular, leveraging the country's huge natural resource wealth to increase investment in physical and human capital, lowering the cost of doing business and sustaining macroeconomic stability. Data published by the Ghana Statistical Service showed that economic growth has generally on the upward trend between the second quarter of 2023 and the second quarter of 2024, with year-on-year gross domestic product growth increasing from 2.5% to 6.9%. Non-oil GDP growth followed a similar trend as overall GDP growth during the period, increasing from 3.1% to 7.0%. And now the Ministry of the Interior has clarified that Friday, November 8th is not a public holiday, even though the 2024 National Farmers Day will be celebrated on that date. In a statement issued by the Minister of the Interior, Henry Korte, he noted that Friday, December 6th, which is the official Farmers' Day holiday, would remain a statutory public holiday and be observed nationwide. Quoting, however, Friday, 6th December 2024, which marks Farmers' Day, remains a statutory public holiday and will be observed as such throughout the country, unquote. The statement said the first Friday of December is normally celebrated as Farmers' Day in Ghana, and it's always a public holiday. The election year, when the first Friday falls closer to the December 7th date, which is used for the presidential and parliamentary election every 4 years. The Farmers' Day is also celebrated earlier in November, but the statutory holiday stays at the first Friday of December. It is therefore based on this that the Minister of the Interior has issued a statement to clarify that Friday, November 6th will be used to celebrate the 2024 Farmers' Day. However, the public holiday will be observed on December 6th, 2024. Let's now go to the Upper East region, specifically Bawku, where a 61-year-old man, known locally as Obi, was killed in Mazima, a suburb of the Bawku, after being caught in a crossfire during recent shootout in the area. Obi, an arms beggar, tragically lost his life, raising the death toll in the renewed conflict to 22. This latest surge in violence follows the return of Seidu Obagri, a rival chief installed by the Nayeri, who had been in exile after an arrest warrant was issued against him in February 2023 due to his contested installation as chief in Nalrigu. However, a high court in Kumasi overturned the warrant on October 17, 2024, clarifying the way for Obagri's return. His arrival in Bawku on October 26 reignited a long-standing chieftaincy dispute, sparking gunfire exchanges that initially left 2 people dead and several others injured. The community is now on high alert, bracing for further violence. Let's fly straight to the U.S. as millions of people cast their ballot in the U.S. election. Now, claims also have been spreading online questioning the integrity of the vote. Election officials have been quick to reject some accusations, including one from Donald Trump, as well as clarifying some legitimate problems which have been taken out of context. Mr. Trump has posted on his social media platform, Truth Social, saying, and I quote, "Law enforcement coming to Philadelphia because of massive cheating there," unquote. He did not also provide details of the alleged cheating or any evidence. The Philadelphia Police Department told BBC verified that they were not aware of what Trump was referring to. Philadelphia's District Attorney Larry Grasner, who is Democrat, posted on X saying, quoting, "There is no factual basis whatsoever within law enforcement to support these wild allegations," said Bluestein, the Republican City Commissioner in Philadelphia, also posted on X saying, "There is absolutely no truth to this allegation. It is yet another example of disinformation. Voting in Philadelphia has been safe and secure," unquote, he said. Quite some interesting happenings over there in the US. We will be bringing you more coverage and on that as well. But we are your election poll center. Nothing actually escapes it from our lenses. Trust us for a comprehensive coverage this 2024 general election. My name is Eric Trinibua-Melo, and lest I forget, our major campaign here on ABC is Vote Not Violence. So we are preaching for peace and not war. So once you go to the ballot to cast your vote, just vote peacefully and don't engage in violence. As I said, visit our website, ABC News.